He's called a trend tracker and a futurist. Craig Rispin is in the business of predicting what technology you and I will be using in the near future, and he's here for the Medical Technology Association of New Zealand's annual Health Congress, and he's with us now. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's
talk about what's happening in the near future in New Zealand Medical Association. We're talking robots here.
Yes, robots, because you know, you've heard about the grey tsunami in New Zealand.
Yes.
Yeah, the greying of New Zealand, but the aged care workers are getting older as well. So they need robots to help them because they're getting so many injuries, and so robots are coming mostly from Japan into New Zealand. Yeah.
So are we talking about robots here acting as nurses?
Yes, helping, because the aged care workers are getting older as well.
So what do they do?
Well, they help lift, you know, so you don't get injured, help people to the facilities, carry them. If they fall on the floor, they can pick them up and put them into bed. So it's going to be required for the future for our aged care community.
And how far away are we from seeing these in aged care?
We'll have it in under 5 years. There's some prototypes already that have been used here in New Zealand.
Okay, what about printable body organs? We're talking about 3D printers. Can you unpackage that?
That's right, yes. You know, school kids here in New Zealand are getting 3D printers in schools, and they're printing 3D objects. What we're talking about is using stem cell research, and you actually print out using your stem cells, so you have a replacement body part that's from you.
So if I needed a liver transplant, you're saying that in the future, potentially, you could take cells from my body and recreate my liver.
That's right, that's right. So no anti-rejection drugs, and this has already been happening. We have people in the world that have replacement bladders. They're working on kidneys and lungs, and we see that in the next 5 to 10 years.
It just sounds too far-fetched to be true. How are we actually, is a machine making these organs?
That's right, and it's your body part, because they're using your stem cells.
Are there other advantages, apart from the drugs that we won't have to take? Cost factor, what's that like?
Well, of course, it's all the research to pay for, but after that, the cost is actually going to be minimal, because these 3D printers are dropping in price by 50% every single year. So 10 years from now, they could be under $2,000.
So we're saying potentially we'll have better organs, less waiting lists, and a reduced cost.
Well, that's what we hope. We need to innovate in the healthcare system to be able to afford it.
In your opinion, how far are we from seeing this kind of
It's 5 to 10 years. It's what the experts say, 5 to 10 years on the outside.
Okay, and now can we talk more about stem cells? Obviously,
Sure.
there's been a lot of debate about this,
Yes.
and it's often come about how we extract these and the fact that unborn children are involved.
Yes, not anymore. That's over with. So it was banned in the US, and so the innovators had to get around that. And now we can use adult stem cells. We don't need to use.
So just before we came to air, you were saying we should be banking our stem cells now.
Bank your future.
Why?
Because you can bank your stem cells, and you need to at a young age, so you've got them for the future. And this is going to be what they say, the fountain of youth, that you'll be able to re-inject your stem cells. And they've done this in mice and extended their lives 2 or 3 times, and none of the aging diseases either. And this, they're saying, is a miracle. It's been researched and it's been published in the respected journal of Nature.
Finally, how is New Zealand stacking up in these future medical technologies?
Very, very well, and there's a huge export market for it, and that's what we're talking about, that there's a great industry here, lots of innovators, Kiwis are innovators, and we're trying to take the products to the world.
Fantastic. Craig Rispin, I hope you have fun at your conference.
Thanks very much.